Today I will tell you a story about the Hound of the Baskervilles. The story is made by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle in his story Sherlock Holmes. It all began with a mystery. One morning, a man named Dr. Mortimer arrived at 221B Baker Street in London. He carried with him an old legend, a tale passed down through generations of the Baskerville family. Many years ago, an evil man named Hugo Baskerville had kidnapped a girl and cast her into the wild moor of Dartmoor. There, a girl died of fear, and Hugo was found dead, his throat torn out. Beside his body was a track of huge, terrifying hound. Since then, strange death had followed the Baskerville line. People said the hound still alive, haunting the moors. Now, Sir Charles Baskerville had been found dead near his home. No wounds, but his face was frozen in horror, and next to his body, giant dog prints. Dr. Mortimer feared for the life of the next heir, Sir Henry Baskerville, who had just arrived from Canada. That's why he came to see Sherlock Holmes. Holmes, the brilliant detective, listened calmly. He didn't believe in ghosts or curses, but he did believe in danger. I'll stay in London, Holmes said. But Watson, I want you to go to Dartmoor. Watch over Sir Henry. Send me everything you observe. So, Dr. Watson and Sir Henry traveled to Baskerville Hall, a large and lonely house surrounded by wide, misty moors. The land felt ancient, silent, watchful. At the hall lived the housekeeper, Mr. and Mrs. Barrymore. They were polite, but something about them fell off. At night, Watson saw Mr. Barrymore signaling from the window with a candle. He was sending secret message to a man hiding on the moor. That man turned out to be Mrs. Barrymore's brother, an escaped prisoner. But the prisoner wasn't the only secret the moor held. Watson met several locals. There was Mr. Stapleton, a naturalist who studied butterflies, and his sister Beryl, who tried to warn Sir Henry to go back to London. "You are in danger," she said, her voice shaking, but she refused to say more. And then there was the sound. One night, while walking across the hills, Watson heard it. A howl, long, loud, and filled with something unnatural. Not the cry of any dog he had ever known. Holmes received all of Watson's letters, but Watson didn't know was that Holmes had begun to Dartmoor secretly. He had been hiding, watching, and gathering clues. Now he was ready. "The legend is being used," Holmes said, "to cover up a murder plot, and the killer is close." He explains it all. Mr. Stapleton wasn't just a butterfly collector. He was secretly a Baskerville, a distant relative who wanted the family fortune, but he couldn't claim it while Sir Henry lived. So he created fear. He found a huge hound, fierce and wild. He fed it with purpose to make it glow in the dark. Then he let the legend do the rest. Sir Charles had died from pure terror after seeing the glowing beast. Now Stapleton planned to do the same to Sir Henry. That night, Sir Henry walked across the moor alone, just as Stapleton had planned. The fog was thick, the night was still. Then the hound came. It was enormous, its eyes like fire, its breath glowing with strange paint. It ran like a shadow through the mist, straight towards Sir Henry. But Holmes and Watson were ready. They fired. The beast fell. When they looked at it up close, they saw the truth. It was no monster. It was just a dog, a cruel, abused animal turned into a weapon. Sir Henry was safe. Stapleton fled into the marsh. He never returned. Some say he drowned, others say the moor took him. But his plan was over. Back at Baker Street, Watson asked Holmes, "How did you know?" Holmes smiled. "The footprints, the pier, the lies, they all pointed to the one truth." And so, the curse of the Baskervilles was broken. Not by magic, but by reason. The great Hound of Dartmoor became just a story game. But Sherlock Holmes had shown that even the darkest legend can be brought into the light if you know where to look. That is the story of the Hound of the Baskervilles. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.